Today, I am honored to welcome a true music industry treasure back to the Cindy Davis Show. She's a legendary vocalist, songwriter, and acclaimed vocal coach behind the blockbuster biopic Michael. Welcome the beautiful, incomparable Stephanie Spruill. Okay,
Awesome.
so welcome back to the show, Stephanie. You are just absolutely beautiful.
Thank you, dear heart.
Hey, look, it's so wonderful.
Thank you.
A
Thank you.
blessing.
Yeah, God is good. God is good.
It's good. I want to say congratulations on the blockbuster biopic, Michael. Congratulations for that.
Thank you.
How does it
Thank
feel to be a part of the number one movie in America?
you. Woo, 300 million now. Isn't
And
that amazing?
that is amazing. How does it feel to be a part of something so grand?
Oh, it feels so good. It's just divine intervention. That's all I have to say. From the
Mhm.
backstory with Michael, and then fast forward, now I'm here doing the Michael biopic. I felt like and feel like it was divinely appointed to me.
Absolutely, absolutely. And before you started working on the biopic, Michael,
Mhm.
you also worked with Michael before,
Yes.
and that included projects, vocals for Heartbreak Hotel. Your
Yes.
vocals for
Yes.
that song is the first voice you hear on Heartbreak Hotel.
Yes, the high voice,
Yeah,
yeah, the mysterious voice. Yes.
her voice. How
Yes.
did you accomplish that?
Oh, it's just because I'm an opera singer as well. So for me to sing those particular lines that Michael wanted me to sing and Can You Feel It? I also did the same thing. He quadrupled my voice, So all the ooh, in Heartbreak Hotel, Can You Feel It? Just many things that they
Mhm.
love my operatic voice, plus sing in the background. So, just a Heartbreak Hotel.
Yeah,
It's just
you did
cool.
the vocals as well. And
Yeah,
you also worked on Can You Feel It as well.
right. I know I moved ahead. I jumped ahead of your question.
No, 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 you answered it. No, you answered it
Yeah,
perfectly.
I did.
Yeah,
Okay.
you did. Yeah, you did. So, tell us about that time Michael called you at 3 a.m. in the morning.
That's right. Called me 3 o'clock in the morning to put together the aggregation, the choir and the children's choir for the album. And it was incredible getting a call from Michael because that's usually when he received his manna from heaven to do certain things. And the people who received those calls, they were special to him, right? They worked with him closely. So I get it. I sit up like a board in the bed. Yes, Michael, I can help you. Yeah. Can you make sure with the choir that you have, can you make sure you have a children's choir as well? I said, whatever you request is my, command to
Man.
make it happen. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I only had one day to get that together. So I didn't go to sleep. I couldn't wait for all the unions that handled singing children. And had them come to my recording studio and I auditioned so many kids. And I got together a really great choir of children. And so the following day, we were in the studio recording. So that was really an amazing, you had to show up and show out when you worked with Michael, because when he received the vision,
Mhm.
and if you're able to make it happen, come to fruition, you're the one. So I'm the one and I made it happen. And it's such a blessing that it's such a big record for the Jacksons. And it's like their theme song. When they
Yeah.
finish their shows now, that's what they play. Can you feel it? And it means so much. Can you feel it? Come on, what's going on in the world and
Yeah.
everything. Yeah.
Can
Thank you.
you
It
can
was
you
amazing.
tell us what it was like working on the biopic for Michael?
Oh, wow.
What
It was,
yeah, your role was to make sure that all the vocals was in place. So you were their vocal coach and you were the vocal
yes,
coach for them.
yes. And it was all about having the J5 embody
Mm-hmm.
their character through their voices of J5 and Michael Jackson, and also the young Michael Jackson, and then the older Michael Jackson. The younger Michael Jackson is Giuliano Valdi. Look out for him. He's a up and coming superstar.
Yeah.
He came to me when he was 8. I was his vocal teacher. His mom and manager brought him to me, and then they said, get him ready for the play, the MJ play that was on Broadway. And I was getting him ready. And then they called me a few months later, get him ready, forget about the play. We just got a call for him to do the movie. We would
Oh.
like to submit your name as the vocal coach for the movie, and particularly for Giuliano. They don't want to work with anybody else but me. I said, please say my name, say my name, you know.
Yeah.
And then I got a call from Graham King, who is the producer of
Uh-huh.
the entire movie. He's the showrunner. He puts everything together. He's the one, Bohemian Rhapsody and Gladiator, and that's just a smaller part of his movies that he's done. And he called me and Stephanie, what can you bring to the project of
Mhm.
Michael? And I said, well, nobody can be Michael Jackson. However, the nuances, everything that make the audience believe it's Michael Jackson,
Mhm.
the voice, I can
Yeah.
do that. And he says, you have the job.
Wow.
And yeah, yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
out of all the coaches in the world, and
Uh-huh.
trust the people all over the world want to be a part of this. They chose Miss Stephanie because it was divine intervention, honey.
It was divine intervention. And you, Coach Juliana, did you do any coaching for Jafar?
Yes, Jafar. I went to the compound at Havenhurst
Uh-huh.
Mansion in Encino, and this is a wonderful fun fact. I was in the studio that Michael built on the premises, uh, Michael Jackson studio. We're in there, and I'm showing him some things that we were doing for the 25th anniversary. And I said, "Oh my God, I feel Michael." And I said, Jafar, you look like your uncle. You look like Michael right now. And that was without makeup. Remember, I'm there rehearsing him.
Yeah.
My goodness, I could feel the spirit of Michael. I could feel
Mhm.
the spirit of Michael on him. I could,
Wow.
it was really, it was a beautiful experience to be there,
Yeah.
where Michael was writing all those hits and all of his ideas. He would wake up early in the morning and go down those stairs and go to that studio and start writing. The boy was a genius. He was a gift from God to us,
Yes, absolutely.
musically and morally, and just a lot of things that he taught us about the planet. He was saying a lot of things that we see now. you
Yeah,
know.
yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
What
but
did
that
you
was
coach?
wonderful. Yeah,
Yeah, it was.
working with Jafar. Yeah.
Wow. What
So
did
working
you
with the
coach?
young Michael,
Working with
the
the young.
voice, now the voice you hear in the studio with Barry Gordy when he's talking, sing this, keep your feet still and stuff,
Uh-huh.
that's really Giuliano's voice sounding
Oh,
like Michael. So I really worked hard with him to make that
wow.
happen.
Yeah,
And he said it on CNN. He said, Miss Stephanie, we worked hard, and when I started sounding like Michael, boom, that's my voice that you hear.
that is just amazing. It is
Yes, it was a gift.
absolutely amazing. It is a gift. What did you coach them on? Tone, timing, what?
Yeah, the nuances, the soul of Michael, the timing, and those little nuances that he embodied, that
Yeah,
he made part of the culture. People,
yeah,
everybody wanted to do those sounds.
everybody.
And so I had to, but there's a timing to it. There's
Yeah,
a tonality, there's a certain placement in your throat and in your face that makes it sound like Michael. So I
yeah.
worked on a lot with all the Jacksons. I worked with all of them.